Hello student, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to tackle word problem from chapter 5 ICSE class 10 based on profit and loss and selling and buying. Let us tackle the first question. Sanskar buys certain number of books for rupees 720. If the cost per book was rupees 5 less than the number of books that could be bought for rupees 720 would be 2 more, taking the original cost of each book to be X. Now student, when we read the sum flat, it becomes very difficult, but if I explain you this sum, it is the easiest sum. So let us break the sum into parts. If you can see on the screen, I have made a table which will make the things very clear. Okay, let us see. Sanskar is going in shop and he does a shopping of rupees 720. And the cost of book. Now right now we don't know the cost of each book. Okay, and because we don't know the cost of each book, we cannot estimate how many books, number of books Sanskar is buying. So what is the formula for number of books? I'll make it very clear because it's very difficult to visualize in terms of X. So let us take one small example here. If I have one toffee and I've decided to buy this toffee and I give shopkeeper rupees 200. Okay, and shopkeeper informs me that the cost of one toffee is rupees 10. I was happy to get the toffee. So the total cost what I gave is 200 divided by 10. So this will give me the number of toffees I will get. So that is 20. So what did we learn from this simple example is the total cost upon cost of each will give you the number of articles. So I will buy 20 toffees with this condition. So here the same thing we will use here for number of books. It will be total cost upon cost of each. I hope this is clear. As Sanskar was about to buy, he was informed by the salesman stating if the cost per book was 5 less, the number of book that could be bought for 720 would be 2 more. So Sanskar was informed, sir, there might be some anniversary, their shop ka anniversary is there. So Sanskar was informed, ke, sir, you do the shopping of 720 only, but we have decided to reduce 5 rupees from the cost of each book, original cost from each book. Okay, and Sanskar was very excited. "Hey, bhai, ye kya ho raha hai? What I'll get?" So Sanskar was informed, "Okay, sir, with this condition you will get two more books." Okay, so here the number of books with the condition. So with condition it will be what? 720 upon x minus 5. Meaning here he will get two books more. Fine. So with this condition, I hope the table is very clear. So with this condition, we will find the equation. So here, the difference of books with condition and origin. Where the books are more, 720 upon x minus 5. How many books? 5 books more. Minus 720 upon x. This is number of books when it's without condition, and this is number of books with condition. And the difference is how much? The difference is of 2 books. I hope this is clear, student. I hope this is clear. So now this will help us to get the quadratic equation. There are many ways to make the calculation easy. See the calculation how I am doing. 720, I don't work with bigger number. So 720 upon x minus 5 minus 1 upon x is equal to 2. I hope you are observing what I am doing on the screen. Yeah. So here, first we'll solve the bracket. So x minus plus 5 upon, solve the denominator, x square minus 5x is equal to 2 upon 720. I've got that 720 down. X and x gets cancelled and we get 5 upon x square minus 5x is equal to 1 upon 360. I hope this is clear. Now we'll do the cross multiplication and we will reach to the quadratic equation. So when you solve this, you get x square minus 5x minus 1800 is equal to 0. Once the quadratic equation is obtained, it becomes very easy. Either you can go for solving by using the formula, or else you can split the middle term which you have learned in your lower class. So if I split this, it comes to minus 45x plus 40x minus 1800. We have split the middle term. 45 40 is 1800 and minus 45 plus 40 gives you minus 5. When you solve this, you get minus 45 plus 40 x minus 45. And when you solve this further, you get the value of x as 45 and value of x as minus 40, which cannot be the cost of each book. It cannot be negative. So here we got the answer over here. Cost of each book. Cost of each book is rupees 45. Correct, students? Now how I'm supposed to know my answer is correct or not? So let us become our own maths teacher and correct it. So let us see. In the table, what did I get x as? X as 45. And what was the condition given to us? The condition was that on each book 5 rupees is less. So on condition, the cost of each book becomes what? 40. So now if I see the number of books, 720 divided by 45 is 16 and 720 with condition divide by 40 is 18. So two books more. So here we find the original cost of the book. So therefore cost of each book is how much, students? Each book is rupees 45. Drawing table and understanding the sum becomes very easy and understandable. So I hope students you will practice these kind of sum from the textbook. Thank you, students. Hello students, let us tackle one more sum related to selling and buying. Let us see the sum on the screen. Let us read. By selling an article for rupees 16, Sumed loses as much percentage as the cost price of the article. Find the cost price. Okay, so what is the cost price? If you read the sum is not very difficult. It's a simple one. So let us tackle the sum. Okay, by selling an article for rupees 1600. So we came to know over here selling price is rupees 16, correct? Okay, as we will read, Sumed loses as much percentage. If you put this in the mathematical form, it is stating loss percentage is equal to cost price. I hope this language is clear. Sumed loses as much percentage as cost price. So if we put it in the mathematical term, it states loss percentage is equal to cost price. Okay, find the cost price. In short, whatever is asked, we always assume it as X. So let cost price be rupees X. So we have collected all the data as given. Now in your lower class you have studied about the formula loss percentage. Okay, let us recollect our lower class. So loss percentage is what? Loss percent is equal to loss upon CP into 100. Do you recollect your class 6? You have done this formula in class 6. I hope you recollected. Now, in the present sum, loss percentage is what? Loss percentage is equal to X, correct students? Is equal to X. And what will be loss? So before we proceed, what is formula for loss? Loss is equal to, we'll write it down. Let us write it down. So loss is what? Loss is equal to CP minus SP. Correct? In the present situation, what is CP? CP is X and SP we know it is 16. So now students, we can make full use of this formula to find a quadratic equation because we know everything from this formula. Correct students? We know everything from this formula. Correct? Okay, so let us write loss percentage. Again, I'll write the formula. So loss percent is equal to loss upon CP into 100. What is loss percentage? Loss percentage equal to cost price equal to X. So loss percentage is X is equal to what is loss? We have already calculated over here. You can see over here. Loss is X minus 16. So X minus 16 upon cost price is X into 100. I hope this is clear. We have almost reached to the answer, quadratic equation. So here, if I cross multiply, it is x square is equal to 100x minus 1600. So let us put it in the quadratic form. So x square minus 100x plus 1600 is equal to 0. Either you can go for formula or you can split the middle term. So if you split the middle term, it comes to, get me a number, when I multiply I should get 1600, add and subtract you should get 100. So what is that number? It is x square minus 80x minus 20x. Correct students? Plus 1600. So when you solve this, you get the equation x minus 80 minus 20 x minus 80 is equal to 0. So when you solve it, x ka value is 80 and x ka value is 20. Correct students? So here now the problem is what will be the answer, the x ka value? What will be x ka value? Will it be x is equal to 20 or x is equal to 80? Fine. So what will be the final answer? The final answer, the cost price, thus the cost price of the article is rupees 20 or rupees 8. I hope this is clear students. You will practice this kind of sum from your textbook. Welcome back students. Let us tackle the third question. Let us read. Some glass flower vases were bought for rupees 6,000. 10 were damaged during transporting. The remaining were sold for total profit of rupees 1200 by selling each for 60 rupees more than what was paid. Find the number of vases bought. I hope the things are clear students. Fine. So let us fill the table. As you all know, we have always tackled these kind of sums with table. So as we'll read, the total amount paid when we bought the vase were rupees, will not write rupees, rupees already written header, is 6,000 rupees, correct? And when 6,000 we don't know the number of vases bought, so let the number of vase be x. What will be cost of each? The cost of each will be 6,000 divided by x. Fine, this was the original. But there's something happened. Okay, what happened? 10 were damaged. Meaning we have bought how many vases x? From that 10 now are damaged. So from x minus 10. Now we have to compensate amount what we have paid. We cannot do any kind of loss in a transaction. So what was decided? The decision was taken. See here, The remaining was sold, the whatever was remaining was sold for profit of rupees 1200. So what was the profit? Now what is the total amount? The total amount will be 6000 plus 1200. Correct students? That comes to rupees 7200. So what will be cost of each? The cost of each will be now in the condition is 7200 divided by x minus 10. I hope this is clear student. Now the table is complete and we are ready to form the quadratic equation. So the quadratic equation, before we form quadratic equation, the difference of price. What will be the difference of price? The cost of each. The cost of each in the condition before and after, the difference will be of rupees 60, meaning here the cost will be more. Fine students. So let us form the equation. So the equation is 7200 upon x minus 10 minus 6000 upon x. Here cost of each we are making now, from each selling we are gaining 60 rupees more. So difference is 60. I hope this is clear students. I hope this is clear. Let us solve the sum now. So it will be, let us do the cross multiplication. We can divide the whole equation by 60. That comes to 120 upon x minus 10. I have divided the numerator by 60. So it becomes 100 upon x is equal to 1. I hope this step is clear students. Yes. So on cross multiplication we get 120x minus 100x plus 1000 upon x square minus 10x is equal to 1. I hope this is clear students. Yes. So when you solve this you get a quadratic equation. When you solve this you get a quadratic equation x square minus 10x minus 20x minus 1000 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear students. So the final quadratic equation is x square minus 30x minus 1000 is equal to 0. Now if you don't know how to split the middle term, this is a easier one to split the middle term, or else you can go for formula. Get me a number, when I multiply I should get 1000. Add and subtract I should get 30. 50 20s is 1000 and difference is 30. So x square minus 50x minus 20x minus 1000 is equal to 0. So when you solve this, x minus 50 minus 20 x minus 50 is equal to 0. So for value for x, when you solve it, the value for x will be, students, one mistake is here, this will be plus. Plus minus is minus, so this will be plus. So value for x is equal to 50 and value for x will be minus 20. The number of vase cannot be negative. So here we can calculate over here the number of vase bought. X is how much? X is equal to 50. I hope this is clear students. I hope this is clear. You will practice these kind of sums more. So today we have completed 3 types where we have tackled 3 types of sum based on profit and loss, selling and buying. I hope you understood my teaching. If you like my teaching, like, subscribe and share my channel for more such interesting and fruitful videos. Thank you students.